If you ever died to a dripstone trap, I know I haven't. This is JadenMan, and he wants to kill every player on the server with a dripstone trap, which is why I want to stop him and give him a taste of his own medicine before the rest of the server falls to his dripstone rage. But I won't be able to do this alone, so I messaged every other player that had died to his dripstone traps and told them to meet me at spawn.
We're the most bot players from each team.
And after convincing everyone of how important it was we eliminated Jaden, they all agreed to join the team, but there was still one person we were missing, one of the server's best PvPers who we could genuinely use on the team. But with how hated he was around the server, we would be taking him along with the risks he could provide for us down the line. But ready to fully commit to dripstone trapping Jaden, we revived the player that the entire server collectively agreed to ban. Render. We did this right. This should work, okay? Oh! So with the full team now assembled and everyone vengefully waiting on the death of JadenMan, we decided before logging off to construct a base where we could have meetings, test dripstone traps, and more. Okay, so we need a base of operations, you know.
Guys, all right, everybody follow me, please.
Follow Skrilly.
What? Yo!
It's just a villain.
Bro, just click the lever. What?
Wait, what?
Yo! Okay. Bro, a whole bunker.
Oh my god. Then made a small meeting room for the future and decided to log off, but could not have been prepared for what would happen the next day.
Guys, I'm trapped in the inn. They put a trap in my bed.
So Jaden was at it again. With one of my teammates already being captured and trapped by him, we would need to put an end to his reign as soon as possible.
My bed is in the stronghold, but Flint, just so you know, they're probably there.
Are you allowed to pie chart?
Oh, shoot.
They got that.
Yo, what do we do?
So after seeing that the place Skrilly was stuck in was trapped, it made it about 1,000 times scarier. But I continued looking for his bed. That is such a creepy hallway.
Might as well add in some scary music if we're gonna do all this. That's exactly what I wanted to.
Oh, this is scary, bro.
Oh, my heart's beating so fast.
We're not unsure. There could be a skull. I knew it! Oh my gosh.
My
oh my gosh.
God.
Mine needs there. Mine needs
But with the trap broken, Skrilly was able to respawn safely and we fled back to the base to have our meeting. We have to get out, we have to get out. But after saving Skrilly from Jaden's clutches, we realized maybe this seemingly untrappable player wouldn't be so difficult to defeat after all. Alright, I really wanted to do that. Did that look cool? Basically, in this meeting, I just explained my 3 concepts or traps we could use. No one could stay in their seats, and everyone logged off right after it ended. Except for Render. So I had him help me build the first dripstone trap to try and kill Jaden just like he'd done to us in the past.
What if we do it in, like... Oh, here's an idea. And we connect these 2 guys together.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so that's fast. What did you do? Oh, shoot.
Okay,
there we go. Now...
Render. Oh
shoot, that's perfect.
Me and Render then perfected the distance to kill a player on 20 hearts and began troubleshooting the one weakness the trap had.
Here's the thing though, Smokes, right? The only way he survives this is if it's a pearl clutch.
Is there any way to prevent throwing a pearl?
No.
Except there was. Until the 1.20 update, signs were just like any other Minecraft block, not being able to be edited. But when sign editing was added, whenever you right-clicked a sign, it would open up a menu on your screen, making this the perfect way to prevent the right-click of throwing a pearl. Yeah, it makes you edit them. Yeah, you can't. You actually can't.
Oh my god, that worked.
That's actually...
Holy. Don't die in this trap.
I'm never actually gonna die to my own trap again. I then proceeded to gather the materials for the trap and built it under the no PvP square at spawn. But as I was leaving, one of the worst things that could have happened. Oh, you see, I've been an on-site kill for Jaden for the past month because my teammate Skrilly is in debt to him. So when I saw Jaden, I knew he was trying to kill me and started to fly away without even thinking. But with Elytras being banned in combat, this mistake would end up being the cause of yet another barrier between me and killing Jaden. And did nothing but grow the tension between me and him even more for putting the weakest team in debt to him for no reason and then trying to get me banned for it as if I'm the villain.
Okay, Spawns, I just got a report of you using an Elytra in combat. I can literally ban you right now, but I'm going to give you a chance. Order in the court. Order in the court.
This case scheduled by Flamefrags was crucial, and if I lost, I would literally be banned from the server, not only unable to ever get revenge on Jaden, but unable to even play the game.
Welcome everybody to the Jaden versus Spawns court case. Now that we're in court time, okay, how does this work, guys? Do I give?
So everyone knows Grilly and I made a bet, and he lost the bet, so he owes me 4 multipliers. It's been over a month. He never paid me back. I declared kill on sight with his team, which includes Spawn. I went to go kill Spawn, and as I did, he saw me and he flew away, and I have all the evidence.
Spongs, I want to give you your opening statement.
Your Honor, I, for one, on behalf of my client, am appalled that this is even happening. Big Spongs has been a trusted member of the community for generations, but these unmeetable demands to be met is just unreasonable. I believe that my client is innocent, and we have the evidence to prove so.
So after an extremely formal opening statement from Lettuce, like, what the f? We moved on to the evidence phase of the case.
So, JadenMan.
Yeah, I was only able to get, like, as it was happening. I didn't get the very beginning. I'm flying around. I see Spongs. I'm spamming in chat, and he's saying nuh-uh. So, I don't know. I don't know what other evidence I need.
Alright, Spawn, would you like to provide a defense or some evidence that you didn't do this?
There's always something, Your Honor. Maybe Spongs did know, but the replay does begin mid-flight. What are the odds that Jaden just intercepted in the air and decided that now Spongs has to land to die? And hey, I know what you're wondering, right? How do you know that Spongs was just chilling? We have a witness outside of levels. He is not on the server, so I will stand in the witness stand on his behalf. The witness statement from the man, Nathan P. Give him a hand. Nathan P. was in fact here on the minute that it occurred and can confirm that Spongs was in a VC with his IRLs amidst the jumping. If Spongs was in a VC with his IRLs, clearly he had no intention for anything to happen.
Spongs was in VC with me on February 1st at 8:05 p.m. EST.
And there you have it.
I'm not gonna lie, looking back at this evidence here was pretty rough, but hear me out.
I know what you're thinking. That enough? Of course not. We're here to present our own argument. Jaden targets someone without reason. Unmeetable demands versus people who were unable to meet them just simply doesn't make sense. If we allow Jaden to get away with this, we're setting the dangerous precedent. People with skill at the game can set unreasonable standards on people who he knows are unable to meet them. That concludes my statement.
And after Lettuce went absolutely crazy on Jaden right there, I thought we would be in the clear. I mean, Jaden literally had no response when Lettuce was finished. So we confidently made our closing statements and put the case in the hands of the
Do
jury.
you have a review for what I said, Jaden, or are we just going to move on to the jury?
Yeah, let's just go to the jury, bro.
All the jury members go to an Ask VC, you talk about it, and then you come up with your verdict.
And while the jury came to their verdict, me and my lawyer Lettuce sat in silence, awaiting the declaration of either my innocence or unfortunate downfall. If this was truly the end, I would be banned and never able to get my revenge on Jaden, and I would quite literally be doing the opposite, just taking another loss from him.
Alright, we the jury, after a long, careful consideration of the case of Spongs and JadenMan, we have come to the final decision that Spongs is guilty.
Yes! I forgot I was muted. Yes!
So the decision is only made by me, right? Spongs, you broke the law and the jury agrees. You are sentenced to 1 month without an elytra, and in 1 week you're gonna be banned. I don't know what the judges normally say.
Anger, fueling me in this moment and leading me into one of my biggest mistakes, especially this early on. The Trappist spawn was already built. It was ready to be used, and this on top of my anger at Jaden for winning the court case broke my patience, and I angrily baited him over to the trap.
Wait, we can get the
Spongs. Spongs potted
What
up.
the hell kind of trap is in here, bro? Anyone else want to kill him? What the hell is down there?
Me rushing this trap not only led to Jaden not even coming down the way I needed him to, but also to my death. And I realized if I wanted to trap Jaden, the hardest part wouldn't be killing him, it would be getting him to the trap. And I knew just who to call. Caleb! Trap number 2. There used to be a dripstone trap here.
Yes.
I want to bring it back, except better than ever before. So basically, that's been there for so long. No one's going to fall for that, Caleb.
Yes, it's true.
What we need to do is create a redstone contraption that breaks the portal, pushes these blocks forward, and then pushes these blocks up.
I got you. I've done that really exactly. Yo, you suck.
Oh my god, dumbass. This trap ended up being super easy to set up. We just needed a skulk sensor to tell us when Jaden came through the portal. And so the skulk sensor didn't work, but Caleb may have come up with a new concept. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And how it works is the player goes through the portal, anchoring the pufferfish, which hits a pressure plate to break the portal and open a door in front of it, by which now the player takes poison knockback, hitting them through the hole, giving our player 1.5 seconds to react. And while Caleb perfected the pufferfish redstone behind the portal, I went completely overkill on the dripstone hole portion of the trap. You know how we used signs on the last trap, thinking it was impossible to pearl because you would just edit the sign? Yeah, you can't. You actually can't. Well, you actually could at this 1 frame gap in between the signs. So to remove this gap, I placed an item frame. on every single side. Which by this time, Caleb was done with the redstone, so I forced him to help me out.
We're gonna need 600 item frames. 10 sacks.
That's not that. 10 stacks is not that crazy.
That's insane.
But once we finally finished, we tested the trap on main pier and successfully killed him. So taking our small victory, we went to bed ready to build the trap the next day. The next day, instead of wasting my time grinding materials, I used an IOU I had on Emma to have her grind all of the wood for me. Over 2,500 logs and 700 leather in just a few hours. But the only issue was, Jumper and Emma, Jaden's literal teammates, were at the base we needed to build at. So we would need to convince them not to tell anybody what we were doing and what plans we had for Jaden. Why are they logging off?
I gotta tell them, bro.
Might have
Bro,
to.
I think it's the only thing they can do. I'm so serious.
We might have to tell them.
What? Oh my.
Okay, you know, Jumper will be on our side. That's actually literally perfect. Jaden was now going after his literal own teammates. How has no one stopped this guy yet? He's literally immortal or something. But regardless, his ruthlessness to not only the rest of the server, but now his own team was working in our favor, with more and more of the server wanting to be stopped every single day.
I genuinely hate genuinely.
Jumper, you don't understand how perfect this
I hate
is.
JadenMan.
We have to ask you guys a very important question, okay?
Past like a month, me, Caleb, Rejoice, Render, and Skrilly created a team, and today we got to build the last trap.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna tell them that we're doing this? Emma?
I'm just gonna be grinding.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Okay.
Don't say
Not a word.
word.
So with Emma and Jumper on our side, I got all the materials ready, and Caleb waited for me at the base. Okay, what is the problem?
Oh, you know the giant hole, like the crafting table hole that
Yeah.
goes to, it's like in the way of the iron farm.
Break
I
it?
break one block.
We could
Yeah, but
rebuild.
isn't that just gonna make it more obvious? Looks like
Our team. Caleb.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I hate this guy. So we had another problem. Not only did I just die to another one of Jaden's traps on my own, but since we built the trap on an earlier version of the pirate base on a test server, the iron farm didn't exist yet. But on the actual server, it was right in the way of the hole. So me and Caleb decided to mine around it and get to that problem when it arose. But that happened way sooner than we thought it would.
Jaden's on, Jaden's on, Jaden's on, Jaden's on.
Oh my.
Crouch.
I was just drank my invis. I don't know. I
Why
can't
is
see
he on?
anything. I can't see name tags or anything.
Oh, it's over.
Oh my god.
He's gonna go down the iron. Yo, that'd be scary.
Oh my god, what is he doing? No fucking way. No fucking way.
Should I just say I was working on something? Like, it was for my video? We don't have any time. The lettuce thing is about to
Oh
start.
my god, I forgot about the lettuce thing. We're actually screwed. If he gets it right, then we're actually done. Basically, what the lettuce thing is a presentation that Lettuce wanted to give at Spawn, presenting his findings on who revived a Render and their plans for the server. You know, the guy that we revived literally 2 minutes into the video. If Lettuce knew about the Dripstone Destroyers team, soon Jaden would too, and our chances of trapping him would drop down to 0. So all we could do was hope Lettuce was wrong. But while he was giving his presentation, I stayed back at the pirate base, not to work on the big trap, but to place a smaller, less complicated one right in front of the water elevator, hoping to kill Jaden with it.
I have a slideshow presentation. Me and my wonderful teammates conducted an investigation to solve a problem that I know all of you care very much about. Render.
Get out of
He was death banned and everything was better until the next day he came back. I took it upon myself to figure out and discover which one of you is responsible for bringing this guy back from the dead. The one person who celebrated the destruction of Pentar Punch.
Me? Of course.
Okay, should we drop this guy right now?
Look up here. What's about to happen is I'm about to assign a massive bounty to the person responsible for reviving Render. And now, Render, I'm about to give you the chance to do the right thing. And you confirm or deny our investigation, then I can assign the bounty to the correct person.
Now, Render had a choice here. We were off the hook. All he had to do was lie to Lettuce and tell him Twerps revived him. But with Twerps being his literal teammate for the past many months, he would be betraying him to save our whole operation aimed at killing JadenMan. And with none of us being able to interfere, all we could do was hope Render didn't tell everyone the truth.
Lettuce's investigation is wrong. And unfortunately, you're not even close.
Well, I'm giving you the... Okay, well, you still have the chance right now.
Why? I did what you told me to.
If I'm wrong, then you gotta tell me who is right, or else it's still going on Twerp. All the evidence aligns right on him.
So what happens if I don't show the proof? Are you just gonna put the blame on Twerps?
Then it goes on your teammate. I think it's only right.
Guys. This loss hurt me, and not just because I lost another multiplier or all of my gear, but because it was just another rock onto the mountain that was Jaden's ego. Everyone thought I had died to one of his traps, and I couldn't even defend myself saying it was my own, or I would be risking Jaden knowing I'm trying to trap him. Just having to sit in silence while he continued mocking me and while being tortured in VC for dying again.
Spongs.
But all hope wasn't lost just yet. Render ended up not telling Lettuce that we revived him, so it was still very possible that we could trap Jaden, getting revenge for yet another one of my stupid deaths. It was at this point where I realized just how important the final trap was. It wasn't just getting back at the guy who killed me and half the rest of the server, but it was proving that I was capable of taking down one of the server's biggest villains. So with less than 24 hours before being banned, me and Caleb waited until 1 AM to build the trap so we could be positive and no one would log on. And while I took the easy work of mining out the hole, placing crafting tables, and placing nearly 2,000 item frames and signs, Caleb built the entire redstone contraption at the top. It's gonna take a century and a half. Oh, this is about to be the worst thing I do in my lifetime. I really want to sleep right now. Bro, I'm at the point where you're so tired that you're just like squinting.
Dude, that is the worst. Like, how do I even save you? No. How do I even?
But after narrowly avoiding that almost horrible situation, oh my god. I mean, we wouldn't want any of us dying to the trap. Obviously. Me and Caleb were able to finish up the trap and made sure to remove the pufferfish, just in case Jaden logged on when we weren't on, so the trap wouldn't go off on its own. So with everything from the past leading up to this moment, we went to bed ready to end what Jaden started all those months ago, with the very weapon he so rudely brought upon the server. Caleb, it's a big day today. Big day. Okay, here's the plan. Me and Caleb will have a stasis down here, and I'm gonna get Jaden to log on, having him think I built him a statue. And when we finally lead him through the portal at his base, Caleb, who will be at the top, is gonna tell Rejoice, who will be at the bottom of the trap when I'm through, and we can be stasis back down, waiting for Jaden at the bottom, just in case he somehow survives the fall, which should be impossible because we tested it with literally every possible outcome. But before we trap Jaden, I just want to say if you made it this far, you should really consider subscribing. But anyways, back to the video. Oh, you responded! You responded!
Oh my gosh! Alright, get into your places. Genuinely.
Okay, I'm gonna call him.
Hard!
Hello.
Jaden!
Yo, where are we going?
Oh, yeah, let's go. I'll go through first, so you don't get blown up.
Yeah.
So, how do we get to the base?
I don't know, I thought you were...
I've never seen this in my life.
I swear it was this way.
Alright, bro, I'll follow you. It's your
the dirt. The dirt. Is it this portal?
No, it's this one.
Doesn't this one go to the far island?
No, you're dumb as hell.
You go first. Dude, why couldn't you just change it, man?
Come on.
What the hell?
So I don't damage. I told Rejoice to block this. Oh, how did you take no damage? What? Jaden, nah, you explain right now. Where is the damage?
You can get me with a dripstone trap.
How the f did you live?
You can get me with the dripstone trap, Spongs. Who do you think I am? You really think you can get me with a dripstone trap? You know who I am? I'm the f***ing dripstone demon, Spawn. At my own base too. Oh my god. Spongs, I left, bro. It's over. You lose. You lose, Spawn. It's over.